And now is the opportunity I won't talk too much yet, and I'll talk more at 8 o'clock, the opportunity for some meditation. I say this because I have to keep the talk a bit shorter, so to allow for the lion dance coming at 9 o'clock. So welcome everybody, and we usually start this session with a 30 minutes meditation to set the mood, and then afterwards there'll be a talk on something or other. And as usual, I haven't decided yet, wait for some inspiration to come up. So if inspiration doesn't come up, we'll have the lion dance at 8 o'clock. And that inspiration always comes up. So anyway, you find a nice quiet place to sit. Is the other novice monk, Vinayakata, coming in? Okay, wait and see. Maybe in the toilet or something. But anyway, we can now do a little meditation. So please, first of all, close your eyes. And see if you can bring all your attention into this present moment. One of the best ways of focusing in the present moment is to be able to focus on the feelings in your body. Because the feelings in the body, they really only exist right now, and they will always be changing. You cannot predict how they're going to be later. And in fact, that I know from lots of experience, if there's any sickness, any pain, any injury, by being in this present moment and being with the experience, rather than worrying about it, you actually take away a lot of the discomfort. It's what the Buddha once said, that there are two thorns which afflict the body, that of physical pain and the mental reaction to that pain. And of those two, the mental reaction to pain is the worst. But it's the one thing which one can deal with. By being in this moment, in the present, you'll find that mental reaction is reduced enormously. And even the physical pain gets much less. So that's one of the reasons, if you are feeling discomfort, please be in this moment. Focus in it. And there you will find release. So I start that by being aware of my feet, the end of my body, making sure my feet are cared for. Sometimes things which don't cause you too much trouble, you tend to neglect. So I like starting with my feet to make sure I can experience a feeling of my feet, and that feeling is comfortable. And if I need to adjust my feet, I will do so. Those of you sitting on chairs, how does the feeling of your feet on the carpet? That's why especially this weather, there's no real need to wear socks. It's much better to be able to feel carpet on bare skin. And to be able to move the feet to the left, to the right, underneath the chair or further away from the chair, until you can find the optimum position. I do always spend a little bit more time on the feet than others because I'm building up my mindfulness and kindness. And when it's enough, my feet feel comfortable. I mean, they really feel comfortable. And I move to my ankles, making sure they also feel that they're cared for. I pay attention to them and soothe them. The moment it's like I feel I'm massaging them with my kindness until they relax. And I do honestly feel they're more relaxed now than a minute ago. And I'll move the attention up the legs, the calves, skin of those lower legs, and I feel as much as I can. I get to know that part of my body and to make sure that everything feels at ease until when it meets the knees, always spending a little bit more time there because the knees are much more complex, to make sure that everything is relaxed. Even today, just talking with one person, they find it's difficult to sit comfortably on the floor. And I've been doing this for such a long time, over 50 years. And my legs feel so comfortable sitting like this. So my knees are just at ease. They've learnt how to relax when I'm sitting on the floor. And then go past the knees to the thighs. How do your thighs feel right now? And once you've made contact with them, you've got a sensation which the mind can experience. It's not that difficult simply to wish happiness and well-being to your thighs. And you can actually sense that the thighs relax more. First we have to make contact. That's what mindfulness is. The mind and the thighs contacting each other. And then the kindness allows the thighs to relax. The thighs aren't tensing up. And then I go to the buttocks, making sure they're comfortable on the cushion which I'm sitting on. Actually, it's just a mat today. And I care for my buttocks. I've got to sit like this for half an hour, actually much longer because I'll be giving the talk for almost an hour. Making sure that my buttocks are totally at ease, as best possible, even though there's always a sensation there. It's the pressure of my body on the cushion, transferred through those bottom muscles. But it's at ease. And I go up to my waist. And there, I often just adjust, actually do something. Now I'm going to just stretch my back. One of the reasons I do this, because having lived in forests most of my life, to see the wild animals, whether it's in Thailand or Sri Lanka or even in Australia, sometimes stretching their back. I remember seeing the kangaroos, the upper paws sort of resting on a tree and stretching their back. It makes it feel good. And after stretching the back, then I let go. And the back rests in a very comfortable position. And I'm aware of that. My mindfulness is connected to my back. I'm just caring for it. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just comfort for myself. Those of you who want to lean against the backrest of the chair, fine if that feels comfortable for you. You find the best position for you. And again I go to the base of my torso again, and this time I go up my body from the inside. Going up the digestive tract. You sweep upwards, you can feel any tightness or tension anywhere. And if there is any tightness or tension or even pain, you learn how to relax it. You just suggest to that part of your body, relax. And it does. All these years I've learnt how to relax any part of my body. And you can feel it happening. The torso is becoming at ease. Then you go out past the digestive tract, stomach, lungs. Even though I don't get much feeling in the lungs, I just wish them well. And I often have gratitude to my lungs. They've been serving me day and night for over 70 years. Thank you, lungs. Have you ever felt what happens when somebody thanks you? They really appreciate what you've done. You get energized. And that's what happens to my lungs. They get energized, they feel good. And up to my heart. Go right up my body, all those muscles in the chest. Past your breasts. Up to your shoulders. And relaxing everything as much as you can. People do have pain in the shoulders, so I learned how to relax my shoulders. One way is what somebody taught me: tense your shoulders up as much as you can, scrunch them up, and then let go. And they usually relax to a place much more at ease than when you started. And I go down my arms. I don't usually have any problems there, but nevertheless, just to check the elbows, forearms and the wrists, until I get to the hands and the fingers. And honestly, just about every time, I must be really stupid because I never put my fingers in a proper position until the body sweep gets there. I always tend to move them at this time. And for my body, I like the fingers on the right hand resting on the fingers of the left hand with the thumbs slightly touching. It feels good. But that's just for me. And then I go back up to my shoulders and neck. I can actually sense the feelings in my neck and in my throat. Sometimes of the year when there's hay fever, it's always really itchy. Today it feels fine. And make sure my head is not too far forward or too far back. It's not to the left or to the right. And then my muscles in the neck feel as comfortable as they could be. I'm really discovering every time the best posture for me in today's condition. And then I go to the face, the head. And on the face you can often feel tension, tightness along the forehead, around the eyes, around the mouth. Usually those are the three places which I can sometimes feel some tension. When I start meditating, I experience those places and I relax them to the max. Again, when you're aware you've got that contact between your mind and that part of your body, you soon learn what you need to do to relax the feelings around your eyes. So your eyes remain closed, but they're not screwed down tight. And the forehead is at ease. And around the mouth, it feels comfortable. And once all of that is relaxed, then I try to experience as best I can the whole body, everything together. I'm just checking there's no place which is uncomfortable. My waist has actually become uncomfortable, so I'm just adjusting that now. But then make sure you feel the whole body. A wonderful thing which I discovered, I was never taught this, I should have realized it a long time ago, that once the body is relaxed and comfortable, it actually feels delightful. There's a certain pleasure of relaxation. And I've got to know that and appreciate it. I usually sit as relaxed as I possibly can physically until I can be aware of that pleasure of relaxation. Here it comes now. When I do, the relaxation goes deeper. Later on, you'll be able to feel the delight, the pleasure of a relaxed mind. And that's when the peace in your mind goes deeper. It's satisfying. And then, time to go deeper into the mind. Now the body's been looked after. Ask myself, am I peaceful? How peaceful? How peaceful are you right now? And what do you need to do to go deeper into that peace? And as usual, first of all, present moment awareness. Just let the past disappear. Even when you think of the past, you're only thinking of a part of it, not the whole. It's too complex to think of the whole. So let that go and learn from the present rather than the past. And as for the future, say every week, now is where your future is being made. Care for now, and your future usually gets so much better. And in this present moment, when you stay with it long enough and relax into this present moment, the present moment appears delightful. It's like relaxing the body brings delight, to me anyway. When you're in the present moment, see if you can notice that joy, the happiness of just being here. Free from having to worry about the past or plan for the future. You use your brain too much. In meditation, we relax the brain. And also to go deeper into peace, experience the world without giving it names. To know this moment without trying to describe it in words. What you're doing is accessing silence, the inner silence, where the mind knows this moment but doesn't try and take notes or doesn't try and record it. It just knows. Simple, peaceful silence. I will be quiet now. When I speak again, be close to the end of the meditation. Please enjoy the silent, present moment. It's close to the end of the meditation now. Don't open your eyes yet. Just know how you feel. How much peace has developed inside of you? What does it feel like? If you can perceive, notice, and focus on the joy of peace, the peace will get deeper. The joy is there, but sometimes people don't notice it. How wonderful it is, having nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to get. Just happy just to be here right now, at peace. I am now going to ring the gong. When the gong finishes sounding for the third time, please come out of the meditation. Excellent.